We introduced some special screens, laser technology, engraving system. Proudly say that SPGPrints is the number one. I established my company, Benevolent Textile Services, officially in 2001, and since then we are actually concentrating in the textile printing areas. As you know, we are representing SPGPrints Netherlands, who is actually as far as I know, that they are the only manufacturer of printing machines, equipment, chemicals, consumables, and they are the only company who invest heavily in R&D. We have gradually introduced in Bangladesh all their latest equipments and consumables, especially the rotary screens, and then we introduced some special screens with which you can save printing paste from 15 to 20%, which is the main cost element of textile printing. And also you can reduce the load of your effluent. And then we introduced our engraving system, laser engraving, not exposing like the conventional ones. The screens I am talking about is Nova screens. You can use these screens long time because the thickness is more. You can print at a very less pressure. That means you can speed up your production. When you print with less pressure, then the friction is less, nickel release is also less. So this is how we are trying to help our industries to grow in a sustainable way. Digital is not only the solution. As in digital printing, you have a lot of limitations, like you cannot print all these styles of printing, you cannot print glitter, you cannot print metallic paste, you cannot print let's say discharge, these things, and in the conventional you can print all, literally all. Everybody knows that in digital printing the design clarity, sharpness is the highest. With our laser technology engraving and selection of the right screens, we can copy the digital printed design. Laser exposing is some sort of conventional process. All these steps are like conventional, but only the exposing part you do with a single beam of Blu-ray. Because the Chinese people, they call it Blu-ray, produced from the diodes. The most latest one is the direct laser engraving, as I explained to you earlier. With this technology, and it's a dry process, you coat your rotary screens and you polymerize directly. That means lacquers are already fixed on the screens. Then you burn the lacquer as per the design, and then you put end ring and you are ready for printing. This is the most latest technology of engraving. We call this process, direct laser engraving process, is idiot proof. That means there is no human influence. So the sharpness is the highest, the response is faster, and that's how you can satisfy your buyer most. So in engraving, I would again proudly say that SPGPrints is the number one. And I know personally that our factories are also having tremendous price pressure. The printers are under pressure, huge pressure, which consequently affecting us also. What you have to do to get rid of it? You have to save in the process. You won't believe how much printing paste is going to the drain. These are all money. Why we are not using an automatic color kitchen? Why we are not reusing our paste? There are systems, there are equipments. Why we are not using an automatic color kitchen? Why we are not reusing our paste? There are systems, there are equipments, so we have to think to invest in this kind of technology. For example, in home furnishing things like bed sheets, window curtains, pillowcases, you don't need penetration, do you? Do you have to choose a certain screens which is able to print on the surface only? And that's how we have shown, like Jaber and Zubair, one of the most leading company in bedsheet in Bangladesh, they are now using our 195 mesh screens, and they save 20 to 25% print paste, and then you calculate annually how much you are saving. As a country, we are really developing in textile printing, and in future, as an expert, I should say that a factory should have all the possibilities. As a new entrepreneur, if someone wants to invest in printing, my advice would be he should go for 3 digital printing machine, smaller one like 32 or 32 heads, one for reactive, one for acid, one for disperse, to cover all the areas, and with the complementary of a flatbed printing, to start with. Then if he can grow, then maybe later on a rotary can be added. New entrepreneurs should come with new concepts, new products, and not only 100% cotton based. So Bangladesh, we are having a good possibilities, and we are having the transition from average or low quality to higher qualities. So in this case, in this context, I can tell you that we are still having a good future in textile printing.